These videos were filmed during a recent trek in Western Tian-Shan mountains 250 kilometers northeast of Tashkent. They were originally intended for the team of the World Bank project preparation of district spatial plans, regional spatial strategies and site master plans for the Samarkand region, as a message about the indirect factors that need to be taken into account in our work. However, I decided to share them with my colleagues here on LinkedIn. They present two illustrative cases, a sad one about the disappearance of a glacier and a positive one about the restoration of the ecosystem in areas of mass grazing, specifically after the introduction of a grazing ban last year. We just climbed up to the height of 3,200 meters, and now I'm staying on the bottom of ex-glacier called Barkraksay, and we see right now the highest peak of Western Tian-Shan mountains. The peak name is Adelunga. Its altitude is 4,301 meters. The peak, which is higher on the territory of Uzbekistan, is located in totally different area. The peak name is Hazrat Sultan. It is a part of Pamir Alay mountain range, and it's located between Kashkadarya and Surkhandarya regions of Uzbekistan. So here Adelunga is a queen of the Pskem range of Western Tian-Shan mountains. Administratively, this territory belongs to Ugam-Chatkal National Park, which is located northeast of Tashkent. Look what is happening. Glacier is like disappeared. No glacier anymore. Just stones. Only very top. So what does it mean? It means that water is the main resource, and any kind of project has to consider water first, because without water nothing will happen. In our region in Samarkand it's different, a river basin, but it is the same in Pamir Alay mountains where the Rafshan river starts. So it happens everywhere, but here in Central Asia we have to consider water first as a precondition to every project. Hello from the rooftop of Uzbekistan, almost rooftop. So, conserve water wherever possible, comrades. You will need it later. The answer is here. We can see the disappeared glacier, but some pieces of it are still exist, and it brings some water now. But imagine what will happen soon when those pieces of snow and ice will melt and no glacier anymore. Another example which I want to bring to your attention is so-called kasharas. Kashara means place where they keep ships. Here in high mountains they make fence from stones and lower from different materials. So recently, I think it is last year, when the grazing here was prohibited. This is the only small piece of mountains where it's really prohibited, and I can confirm there is no trace of grazing. But look how beautiful now the place where ships were kept before. Big grass is growing here because the soil is fertile. But believe me, if you see it when grazing is on, it is like Mars. Ships, they eat everything, and you know, this place was looking, when it was shipping here 1, 2, 3 years back, it was like this, like Mars landscape, and now it is looking like this. What is the point which I want to bring to your attention, to all of us attention? Our mountains, which are in our districts, they are not protected, and grazing is there. And believe me, if you go Now, to see what is happening over there, you will see Mars landscape. Only in spring, when grass is growing, not see nothing, you will see like green hills. But after it is all floor is demolished by cattle. So the point is, if we make any recommendations on developing of tourism in that mountains areas, hills areas, which are at almost every of our district, we have to insist on stopping grazing, at least locally, near recreational zones. Otherwise it will be only like zone which is fenced, green one, and mountains around will be death ones. So this is my point, which I think I had to bring to your attention. This is another example of Kashara, but this one is still not that green because it's much lower, mainly because of the weather. But slowly this territory, which was totally devastated, it will get green, and around it's total green and beautiful. But we have to fight for this beauty together.